Hey, Greg and Simon. Here is your property here that we were taking a look at, this Ivy Street. So I'll just kind of jump into this a little bit. Here's the area that I drew around it. We don't got a lot of solds around this. All my comps are up here. So I'm going to try to readjust my numbers a little bit so I can see what's in there. But just so you see my criteria, I'm 90 days back, single family, square footage. That's it. That's all I do on mine. Square footage is everything in my book. You can add bedrooms and bathrooms, subtract them, whatever you want to do to the comps that you're trying to compare to or sell to. But generally speaking, you're going to have the bedrooms and bathrooms that you need, unless you get into really low square footage houses. This is a 3-2, so you're pretty safe. But if you get into 2-1s, you definitely want to compare 2-1s to 2-1s, one bedroom to one bath, or 1-1s to 1-1s, and 3-1s to 3-1s. But 3-2s and 3-3s, kind of in the same range. 4-2s, 5-2s, and 5-3s, and those are all kind of you can kind of be a little looser with those higher bedroom, higher bath, in my opinion. Anyways, so our results. Let me show you what I was looking at. So you saw my area that I drew, my criteria. This is what I pulled up. And so you got this million one that doesn't have any pictures. So I would just throw that out anyways. Right now, any top sold in a neighborhood, I toss it. And then I start working off of there. So then here are my high solds. This Ivy Street right here is, 1,200 square foot house, really, really nice inside. So you're at 650 on that one. Yeah, you're going to be at 1,500 square foot. So you're kind of, let's take a look at the 700 to see what you look like here. It's a brick house, garage. So not a flip, but updated, right? That's been flipped in the last 10 years or updated in the last 10 years. See this elm. So pretty nice inside. Really nice inside. That might be a flip. That sold in July for 700, 1,600 square foot total. So you got your 1,200s here. Very similar house to yours. This has not been fixed up. That sold back in July, so kind of back in that time period. The center block house, kind of really nice inside. All right, 840, 970. This is a very similar to house to yours, if not exact model. Really, really nice inside. I would definitely use this as a comp. 1,200. You're gonna be a little bit more. You're gonna be 1,500, but you're gonna take away that garage, which does, that's, you know, you're adding more square footage, but there's no garage. I think you're gonna have a carport. Um, I wouldn't adjust too much off of your value. Maybe a little bit more with a more livable square footage, but not tremendous amount. This sold back in July too, so that's still kind of at the end of a hot market. So it went under contract when it was purchase contract date at the beginning of July. So our inventory was starting to creep up then, but there's still a lot of buying activity going on. Rates have jumped what, 3 times since then? So you definitely got to take that into account with this value. So 950 actually might be a little heavy. Let's take a look at it another way. So I'm just going to take out my square footage and take a look at everything. See if I can get a better gauge. So here's our property. So here you got this million one, 2,400 square foot. Really nice inside. Sold in July, closed in August. So yeah. So you got $1 million house here. It's going to be about 1,000 square foot bigger than yours with a 2-car garage. So Yeah, so I would definitely be off based on that. I'd be lower than the 950. So let's take a look at under contracts. Not fixed up. Oh, yeah, it's pretty nice. So that's pending. So 820. Okay. All right. So the only other thing I'm gonna look at is some actives. I'm gonna go back. Let's do 1,000 square foot to 1,800. Take a look at a few actives, see what your competition's gonna look like. So the top one is this 1,500 square foot, very similar house to yours. Not really that fixed up. It's been on the market 28 days. Pretty fixed up inside. Don't know if that's a flip. I don't think so. It looks like somebody's living there. They've been off of their million. They're down to 990, 1,500 square foot, been on the market 92 days. I don't know if they got a garage off-street parking. Okay. So I'm just looking at competition. So we want to beat our competition. So now we're down to the 600s. Pretty nice inside as well. Off of 700, 1,700 square foot. So, it's starting to get a little spooky, right? A little spooky. Where's that one at? So it's not too far. That's what, right here? Is that it? Well, I don't think it was, but so kind of nice inside. So yeah, we're down to 675, 1,300 square foot. So that could be a little risky in there. This is your competition. So anyways, that's my thoughts. If we were going to comp this property, no, let's go here. So if we were to comp this property, let's say we were given an 875. Well, no, we want to do 875 here. Let's do 865, 875, 885, ARV. We need to be buying, and you're 175 into it. Probably need to be buying it. 575 at least, right? So these are your profit margins. You're putting 175 into it. So the percentages that I'm seeing that people are buying at after the last couple weeks of research is quite a bit higher than that. This is what I've been seeing, kind of this range right here for most houses. So anyways, hopefully that's helpful. So hit me up with any other questions.